This is how I traded that trap yesterday that I was talking about in the Telegram channel. We had that big push down to the 250. And then you could see on the 5-minute chart there how it started reclaiming levels. We blew right through that O&H. I'm sorry, the O&L. And as we, like I said, as we started reclaiming levels, you had lots of opportunities to buy that, pushing back to this 300. And then once we got up here, it started kind of fading off. If you look at that 5-minute chart, and it looked like it looked like it was going to break. It just never did. And then we had this nice push down that created the trap to get people short. And then as that released, I entered, and I thought there was a chance that they would want to, I thought they wanted to go for that 300 level because they see how they came right to it in that previous period there. So the first spot I was looking was to get back to the top of this range, this little mini range. So I'll peel a couple off up here as we get to the top of that. And then, like I said, I'm looking to take out that 300, or I would front run this because that's such a obvious level. I wouldn't trade through that. Maybe if we were, lower in this, or if that was especially if that was a weaker level, I might try to trade through it. But you have the value area low of yesterday, the 300 level that we know they like. You have the overnight high there where the A period got rejected. So I would be, just like I would be front running this, not trying to trade through it. I'm perfectly fine seeing them get through it and then retesting and, entering again. As we get to the top of this range, we just took one there. And there, take another one. So I'm down to my 2. I want to see if this is going to push up. Like I said, you got that today's value area high there. If you look at the right side of the TPO, what I didn't want was for this to, you could easily see how that would do a full rotation all the way back down, or even down to kind of where that little bubble is in the volume profile. So I wanted to see this, continue kind of right away. I split that stop off, obviously, because if this pulled back and started to do that rotation, I was going to go ahead and take another one off. I'm just kind of tracking it up with the stop. And right there, I take that one as it pushed up. You can see that's the cash session value or high. If you look at that profile, that volume profile that's right next to the TPO on the right side. So then this last one, I'm trying to get to that 300. You can see the volume looks really good. I'm sorry, the delta looks really good. Let me get one last push into that 300. And I give it just a second to see if it's going to push through there, maybe take out that A high, which it did do eventually. But like I said, it's such a strong level, I wasn't worried about actually getting through it. So right there, I closed the last one.